Good morning, students. In this lecture, we will study about the properties of matter and second particulates of matter. In previous lecture, we start your next unit, that is matter, and this is the second lecture of matter. And first of all, we will discuss that is properties of matter. There are three types of matter, that is solid, liquid, and gases. First of all, in case of solid, molecules are tightly packed and have a little space to move, have fixed shape, and they have no tendency to flow. In case of liquid, molecules are more loosely packed than solid and have more space to move, and they have tendency to flow, hence they do not have fixed shape. In case of gases, molecules of gases are far apart, far from each other, and move very freely, means they move in all direction. They do not have fixed shape. So these are the some properties of solid, liquid, and gases. In case of solid, molecules are tightly packed, but in case of liquid, molecules are loosely packed, and in case of gases, there is a large gap between two molecules. Solid have fixed shape and they have no tendency to flow. In case of liquid, they do not have fixed shape and they have tendency to flow. And gases do not have fixed shape. Now some other properties of solid, liquid, and gases. First of all, intermolecular space. In case of solid, there is a very small intermolecular space, and due to small intermolecular space, there is the large force of attraction between two molecules, that is force of attraction between two molecules is very high. In case of liquids, molecules are loosely packed and there is some space between two molecules, that is space between two molecules is greater than the solid, and due to small gap between two molecules, that is there is a small distance between two molecules or between two atoms, they have weaker force as compared to solid. In case of gases, the intermolecular space is very large, that is space between two atoms is very large, therefore force of attraction between two molecules is approximate 0, that is negligible force of attraction between two molecules. Now about shape of solid, liquid, and gases. Solids have definite shape, and for liquids not definite, but in case of gases there is also no definite shape. Volume, solid have fixed volume, definite volume. In case of liquid, definite volume, but in case of gases there is no definite volume. Rigidity, due to close packing, solids are very hard and strong, but in case of liquid there is a loose packing is there, therefore solid are not rigid. Similarly, gases are also not rigid. Compressibility, solids are very hard, therefore they are not compressible. Liquid is slightly compressible, and gases are very high compressible in nature. Ability to flow, solids are very are tightly packed and hard materials, therefore they have no tendency to flow. Liquids have tendency to flow, and gases also have tendency to flow, and they flow randomly in all direction, means motion of molecule in all direction, there is no fixed direction of flow. So these are the properties of matter, that is different types of matter, solid, liquid, and gases. In next slide we will discuss about particulars particulate nature of matter. Particulate nature of matter means constituent particle of matter, and constituent particle of matter are atoms and molecules. Atom and molecules are the constituent of matter. First of all matter are made up of very small particles called atoms. Atom is the smallest particle in matter. Atoms, however, do not exist free because there is a force of attraction between two molecules in case of solid and in case of liquid. In case of solid there is a large force of attraction, and in case of liquid there is a weak force of attraction, but in case of gases there is a negligible force of attraction between two molecules. Therefore, except in the case of novel gases, the atoms however do not exist free except in the case of novel gases, because in case of gases there is a negligible force of attraction between two molecules. Second, this is the about first point, that is matter composed of tiny particles called atom. So these are the atoms, and this atom consists nucleus and electron revolving around the nucleus, and this is the smallest unit, and atom cannot be further divided because atom is the smallest particle and which cannot be divided further. Therefore, next point is that atom can neither be subdivided nor changed into one another, because atom is the smallest particle. Therefore, atom can neither be subdivided nor changed into one another. Next, atom can neither be created nor be destroyed. We cannot create the atom and never destroy the atom as a result of a chemical change. The atom can neither be created nor destroyed as a result of a chemical change. All atoms of an element are identical. If we take a single element, in single element all atoms are identical. This is the example in case of elements. So in case of elements, it contain only one type of atom, elemental copper. This is the example. Copper contain only copper atom, and elemental gold contains only gold atom. If we take an example of gold atom, then all atoms are of gold, and in case of hydrogen all atoms are same. Therefore, a single elements contain same atoms. The element contain only one type of atom, and this is the example, that is a copper and gold atom. Next is the next point in this case is atom combine in the ratio of whole number. One atom, single atom combined with another atom of another element, but there is a fixed ratio between between two atoms, and that fixed ratio may be 1:1, 1:2, 2:3 to form a compound atom, and compound atoms are now called molecules. Here we discuss about the compound. Compound are substances that contain two or more different types of atom. For example, carbon monoxide, there are two types of atom. One, that is one atom is carbon and another atom is oxygen. So carbon monoxide is the example. Second, carbon dioxide, there are one carbon atom and two oxygen atom. In case of water, the chemical formula of water is H2O, that is two hydrogen atom and one oxygen atom. So these are the compound, and compounds are the substance that contain two or more different types of atom. Now, atoms combine in the ratio of whole numbers, that is this is the ratio of their combination, 1:1, 1:2, and to form compound atoms. The compound atoms are now called molecules. So in particulate nature of matter, we discuss about the constituent particle of matter, and constituent particle of matter is one is atom and another is molecules. Therefore, it is now established that all form of matter consist of tiny particles called atom or molecules. So these are all about the matter. first in the previous slide we discussed about the properties of matter, and second we discussed about the particulate of matter. Thank you.